to ESPN's College Football Primetime. You're watching the SEC on ESPN. Tonight, the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the Auburn Tigers, the 87th meeting all-time between these two teams. From a sold-out Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama, as we look at the series history, these two teams have played the last 6 years in a row to open their respective SEC conference play.
Make them uncomfortable. Prescott anything but here into the second half.
2nd and 1. They get it to 1 to get a first down. Prescott gets the touchdown. Bulldogs with the lead. Dak Prescott is the holder. They've got to beware at all times. Show to look of 2. Get 1. And Mississippi State leading by 6.
Put their nose in, and that time Jamerson Love does exactly that, what his coach demanded of him at halftime.
4th and 7. This one's going to come from 47 yards out. Odie Parkey. This would tie his career long. Well, that looks pretty good. And he knocks it through with a little room to spare. Chris Malzahn and Ellis Johnson are trying to bring back.
It's got to be Prescott run, doesn't it?
You would think that's been the popular choice. Kept it himself, but will come up short by about 2 yards.
Timeouts, you don't do it now. That would have been the decision earlier. He wanted to see Dan Mullen's move. Did Gus Malzahn before burning the timeout.
And Swedenberg gets off a great punt. Back at the 11-yard line. It's Gray. And Gray with nowhere to go, swallowed up. Great coverage by the Bulldogs back at the 12-yard line. A 49-yard punt alongside Nick Marshall. Marshall on the quarterback draw. And tackled at about the 17-yard line. Is this where they use a timeout or not? Clock running still. Gets rid of it quickly, complete. It's going to be a first down. Nice catch by Marcus Davis, who was hit immediately.
Disappear while they're looking at the play call. That's too many. That is too many for an up-tempo offense. That's 10 seconds right now.
Marshall over the middle, completes it at the 40-yard line to Davis again. Clock stops. 2 timeouts remaining. Got to get down to the 35 to get into Parkey's field goal range. Another completion, another one to Marcus Davis. That's 3 in a row.
Those 2 safeties and everything in front of them.
Outfield incomplete. Boy, that's a nice throw. And again, this time it's Jalen Denson, a 17-yard gain. So they're in field goal range now. A yard away and another completion. This one to Marcus Davis. He's been the favorite target. That's his 4th catch on this drive.
Tempo can do to a defense. That first down was so critical to this drive.
Hey, at what point do they start thinking about 6 instead of 3 here? 45 seconds to go. Marshall going to take off. Nowhere to go, pushed out of bounds by Cedric Giles, picked up 2. Well, Nick Marshall, the quarterback, growing up quickly. Only been on campus for 5 weeks here at Auburn. And in the pressure cooker tonight. And a little too much hot sauce perhaps on that one, intended for Coast.
Poised as Marshall has been on this drive, you're not thinking field goal right now.
You take a shot here into the end zone at some point?
Yes.
34 seconds to go. dropped through the arms of Marcus Davis, who had been so effective up until that one.
Be greedy. Don't force it if it's not there.
29 seconds to go and 2 timeouts remaining.
Take what the defense gives you.
Marshall going to take off. Boy's got some real estate. Out of bounds, gets the first down at the 14-yard line. 21 seconds to play, an 11-yard game.
They blitz, he gets out. 2 timeouts, you can take your shots into the end zone. The entire playbook is open to you.
Caution motion, Mason in the backfield. Mason on the draw. And chopped down, a good tackle that time.
Timeout.
At about the 12. And
the ultimate test right here, Mark. Yesterday, how many times did he tell us, hey, we're not where we're going to be. I'm still learning my quarterback. He's only been with me 5 weeks. We've called it pretty close to the vest. We've protected the football, protected him as much as we possibly can. But what has Nick Marshall done on this drive? He starts to earn the trust of the play caller and the head coach. And that's why with 1 timeout, I can't say it enough. Get to your best play. Run or pass. Get to your best play. And Nick Marshall, you protect that football at all costs.
Yeah, he's been hot on this drive, Brock. 5 of 7 for 65 yards using his arm. And some nice runs as well. Got an 11-yard scamper just a moment ago for the first down. Remember, Mississippi State went for 2 earlier in the game. Missed it. Had they gone for 1, hey, it'd be a 4-point advantage. And it would have to be a touchdown right now for Auburn. Instead, we've got a different script with 15 seconds to go. 12th play of the drive, 2nd and 7.
Watch 81 at the bottom of the screen. Big receiver.
Up and up. Open. Touchdown! Uzomah, you called it. Wow!
Told you earlier about those shots. When do you take them?
After further review, the ruling is that the receiver was pushed out of bounds, came back in and caught the pass. Touchdown.
What about the poise of that guy, number 14, Nick Marshall? Prescott lets him fly. Caught at the 43, and that's it. Auburn has its first SEC win in 11 tries.
Coach, Nick Marshall goes 6 of 8 on your final possession. What's going through your mind as you're watching him march down the field for that touchdown?
I'm real proud of our guys. They found a way to win. We played really bad offensively in the second half. They found a way to win. That's what we've been asking.
You talk so much about that edge. Did you see it today?
I think so. I mean, we beat a good football team. And, you know, we were down, faced adversity, and they found a way to win.
What do you feel like is the biggest part of the adversity that they had to overcome in this game?
Well, just the back and forth thing. And then being down and having to respond. I thought that was the big part of it.
What ultimately the effect of this leaves as you look forward into the rest of your SEC season?
Yeah, hey, we got some momentum now. Big win for us. We're going in the right direction.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.